Hi guys. So today is going to be another 30-minute vinyasa class. Yeah, that's it. So let's start. If you want to go ahead and start your watch, now's the time to do so. We're going to go ahead and we're just going to start in easy seated position. So sitting crisscross applesauce. Hands are going to be onto your knees. And just settle into the moment here. Close your eyes. No need to work. Let your body, while keeping yourself upright, let your body just sort of hunch over, letting gravity pull you down a little bit. Your mat to be just that, outside of the room and off your mat. This is going to be a 30-minute flow class. It's all levels, so it's not necessarily easier. It just means that you have the power of choice. You're able to do whatever you like. If there's a pose that's too hard, take a child's pose, drop a knee. If you have a more advanced practice and you want to move into an arm balance or anything like that, do what feels good in your body. Just make sure it feels good in your body. We want to avoid pain, and that includes practicing any of those advanced poses safely to make sure you don't hurt yourself. So while we're sitting here, you can have your hands face down. If you want to ground yourself, you need to lower your energy a little, center yourself. You can have your hands palms up if you need some energy, a little more energy in your body. Now take a moment here, ground into your feet, your body. See if you can isolate and identify the blade sides of your feet touching the floor. See if you can identify your seat bones pressing into the mat or the floor beneath you. See if you can feel the contact between your hands and your knees. Maybe there's a little heat there. Maybe you can actually feel the weight of your hands on top of your knees. Feel your back slightly hunching due to gravity because you're not doing any work here. Feel your chest expand a little bit. Feel your belly expand a little bit as you breathe in, as you breathe out. Tuck your chin just slightly toward your chest, opening up your airway comfortably. Now with your eyes closed, take a moment here. This is a centering exercise. It's called orientation. So with your eyes closed, just picture 5 colors in the room that you're in right now. If you're like, that's simple, I can name 20 colors. Maybe you change it to think of 5 textures in the room you're in right now. Orientation, if you know where you're at, there's no reason for you to worry, no reason for your eyes to look around. Taking deep breaths in and out throughout this time. Now, slowly begin to reach the crown of your head toward the ceiling. Eyes stay closed. We're going to be doing what's called the boxed breath here, or a 3-part breath. So first, breathe out all the air you have in your lungs. Now take a deep breath in, inflate the belly. Breathe in a little more, inflate the chest. Breathe in a little more into the head, feel it getting lighter. Hold it for 1, 2, 3, and slowly exhale the way it came in. Breathe out, emptying the head. Breathe out, emptying the chest. Breathe out, emptying the lungs. One more go. Breathe in through the belly. Breathe in through the chest. Breathe in through the head. Hold it. 2, 3. Breathe out from the head. Breathe out from the chest. Breathe out from the belly. We'll do that 2 more times. Breathe in through the belly. Breathe in through the chest. A little more. Breathe into the head. Hold it. Breathe out from the head. Breathe out from the chest. Breathe out from the belly. One last time. Deep breath into the belly. Breathe in more to the chest. Biggest breath in. Breathe into the head. Hold it. And slowly breathe that out. Breathe out from the head. Breathe out from the belly. Breathe out from the chest. Now, closing your eyes, take your hands to heart center. If you practice Ujjayi breathing, you can do so and begin starting now, constricting the back of your throat slightly, finding an oceanic noise as you breathe, giving yourself something to anchor onto, whether on the mat or off. Remember, you can always, always return to the breath. If you like to practice with an intention, now is the time to set that. Whether the intention is you want to try, or I want to try this pose, or if your intention is centered around a feeling, you want to practice everything with love, you want to practice on an idea, maybe you want to think about resiliency, agility. No matter what it is, practice with it and commit to it, and make sure it's something authentic that speaks to you. Slowly extend your hands forward. You're going to roll over your legs and find yourself in a tabletop position. We're going to be taking a cat-cow breath here, starting to articulate the spine. As you inhale, drop the belly, look up to where the wall meets the ceiling. Exhale, press into the mat, dome your shoulders, arch your back. Inhale, cow pose, sorry. Exhale, cat pose. Going as fast or as slow as your breath calls for. After your next cat pose, find a neutral tabletop. We're going to take side-to-side cat-cow, or side-to-side spinal breathing now. So inhale, reach the crown of your head forward. Exhale, turn, look at your toes on one side. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, look at your other toes. Going through this just to work our lateral movements in our spine. All the while, keeping with your breath. Inhaling forward, exhaling to a side. After your next full round, going both sides, find a neutral tabletop for yourself. From here, toes together, knees out wide, take a child's pose for yourself. If you ever find a pose too hard in class or you just need a break, maybe not even in class, child's pose is your go-to. Letting your hips sink toward your heels, letting your forehead melt toward the mat. Slowly return to your tabletop pose. Tucking your toes, lift your hips back and up for downward facing dog. Weight centered on the index and thumb knuckles. Suction cupping your hands into the mat, avoiding too much pressure on the wrist. Wrap those triceps in, point that booty back and up. Try to get your chest closer to your thighs, gazes toward your navel. Looking forward to between the hands, come to your tiptoes. Tiptoe your hip feet to right behind your wrists, keeping them hip distance apart. And find your ragdoll pose. Let your body sway side to side, loosening up that low back. If you want to add a little extra weight here, grab opposite elbows. And slowly begin to roll yourself up, stacking vertebrae on vertebrae until your head and neck are the last two things to come up. Finding your mountain pose at the top of your mat. Grounding into all four corners of your feet, palms are faced forward. Arms are active, not just floppy there. So if you're standing and you need active recovery, mountain pose is your go-to. We're going to start with some sun salutations. So as you inhale, arms reach up, gaze follows. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. For this first one, exhale, hands plant, step back, high plank. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, knees, chest, and chin down to the mat. Inhale, cobra pose. Tuck your toes. Exhale, downward facing dog. 5 breaths. Looking forward to between the hands, step float, jump your way to the top of the mat, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, reverse all the way back up. And exhale, Samastitihi, hands at heart center or at your side. We're gonna do that one more time. If you like to go into full chaturanga, that's what I'm gonna do this time. Otherwise, stay in the high plank to low. Inhale. Arms go up, gaze follows. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, hands plant, high to low. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. 5 breaths. Looking forward to between the hands, step, float, or jump your way to the top of the mat, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, reverse all the way back up. Exhale, hands at heart center or at your side. We're going to do a sun B now. Inhale, arms reach up and sit into your chair. Try not to keep too much of a pelvic tilt or posterior tilt. Keep a slight tilt in there. You want that natural curve in your spine. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, hands plant, high to low. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg raises toward the ceiling. Exhale, right foot steps between the hands. Ground that left foot at a 45-degree angle. Inhale, rise up to warrior one. Exhale, hands plant, step your right foot back all the way down. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, left foot steps between the hands. Ground your right foot, rise up, warrior one. Exhale, hands plant, step your left foot back, high to low. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Looking forward to between the hands, step foot or jump your way to the top of the mat, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, hands at heart center or at your side. Perfect, you guys. Deep breath in through the nose, side out through the mouth. One more. Breathe in through the nose, side out through the mouth. Inhale, arms reach up, gaze follows. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, hands plant, step back, high to low. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg lifts. Exhale, right foot steps between the hands. Rise up, warrior one. Exhale, open up to warrior two. Inhale, reach forward, reverse your warrior. One more breath. Exhale, back into warrior two. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, extended side angle. Back into your warrior two. And exhale, windmill your hands down, frame your right foot, step your right foot back, high to low. Inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, left foot steps between the hands. Rise up, warrior one. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, reverse that warrior. Exhale, back to warrior two. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, extended side angle. Inhale, back into warrior two. Exhale, windmill your hands down. Step your left foot back, high to low. Five breaths. Looking forward to between the hands. Inhale, right foot lifts. Exhale, right foot steps between the hands. Slowly lower that left knee down to the mat. Hands come up to your right knee. Rise up, arms up, low lunge. From here, cactus your arms. Point your sternum, chest toward the ceiling. See if you can melt your pelvis down a little lower. Make sure your right knee is still tracking over the right foot. And exhale, hands plant, tuck your left toes, lift that left knee, right foot steps back, high to low. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg raises toward the ceiling. Exhale, left foot steps between the hands. Right knee down. Inhale, rise up, low lunge. Cactus those arms once more, chest toward the ceiling. Exhale, hands plant, frame your left foot, step it back, high to low. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Slowly, like a wave, shift into your high plank. Right hand steps and moves into the middle of the mat. Roll to the blade side of your right foot. Rise up, side plank. Your feet can be staggered, one on top of the other, or you can drop your right knee down. Left hand comes down to the mat. Back to high plank. Left hand moves to the center of the mat. Right hand up, side plank, left side. Right hand back down to the mat. Slowly come down to your knees, tabletop. Shift to one side. Legs straight out in front of you. Paschimottanasana, forward fold. Trying to keep your legs as straight as you can. If your hamstrings are tight, bend them a little. Inhale, find some length in your spine. Exhale, lead with your chest toward your toes. Maybe you can get peace fingers around the big toes. Maybe you can grab the outsides of your feet. Maybe you just grab your shins. Try to keep an anterior tilt in your pelvis here so that you get a nice hamstring stretch, any movement in the low back. Posterior tilts tend to give you a big upper back rounding. One more breath. Slowly come upright, bending that right knee, placing the sole of the right foot on the inner left thigh. Inhale, final length. Exhale, forward fold, Janu Sirsasana. Slowly coming back upright. Bring that right knee right upright so the knee's pointing up. Hop it over your left. Right hand's gonna plant behind your hip. You can either get your left elbow to hook on your right knee or just grab onto it with your right hand. Inhale. Finally, exhale, twist. Make sure you're still flexing that left foot, toes pointed toward the ceiling. With each inhale, front of the head rises up. As you exhale, twist a little more. Some length. Exhale, fold forward over your right leg. Inhale, slowly come back upright. Bring that left knee to point upright. Left leg is gonna hop over the right leg. Left hand behind the hips. Inhale, find length. Exhale, twist. One more breath. Slowly look forward. Undo those legs, shake it out. We're going to take the soles of our feet together, finding your Baddha Konasana, bound angle, cobbler's pose, or butterfly. Slowly inhale, find length, and exhale, allow yourself to melt forward. Maybe your head can meet your feet, maybe not. Slowly coming upright. Bring those knees together, soles of the feet on the floor. For the next pose, boat pose, Navasana, you can have your hands either outright, under your thighs, or right by your hips, whatever you feel more supported comfortably. Have a nice tall spine, and slowly bring your legs up off the mat. Once more, you can hands can be wherever you like. If you'd like a little more activity, you can straighten your legs. We're going to hold this for 5, 4, 3, 2. Now find easy seated position. Raise your booty off the mat. And slowly enter boat pose one more time. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Cross your legs the opposite way. Rise up. And one last boat. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly lower all the way to your back. Not quite done yet. Bending your knees so that your heels are right next to your hips. Hip distance. Inhale, press into the mat. Find your bridge pose. If you'd like a little bit more, wrap your shoulders underneath you. Press your arms into the mat. Opening up your chest, your collarbone a little bit more. And slowly lower all the way down to your mat. Knock your knees together and then slowly windshield washer them, letting both knees fall to the left, both fall to the right. Heel toe now your feet to be mat distance apart, still knees pointed up. As you can have your arms either out into a T or reaching up overhead if you want a shoulder stretch. Trying to keep the left shoulder down onto the mat, let both knees fall to the right. You want a little bit more activity, you can place the right foot on the left thigh. You can look over your left shoulder to add in the next stretch here. Slowly undo your right foot, bringing it back to center and letting both knees fall to the left. If you placed the right knee on the left thigh earlier, place the left foot on the right thigh now. Looking over the right shoulder to add the next stretch if you had it on the other side. Bringing it back to center, hugging both knees into the chest, rock and roll side to side, massage that low back a little bit. And slowly release your legs down to the mat, hip distance or wider, hands down by your side, palms face up, finding your Savasana corpse pose. Back into the body. Rotate a wrist, rotate an ankle. And when you're ready, reach your arms up overhead, stretching your arms up toward the top of your mat, feet toward the bottom of the mat, giving yourself a good morning stretch. Roll to one side using an arm as a pillow, taking a fetal position for yourself, doing a quick body scan, see how your body's feeling right here and right now. Keeping your eyes closed, press yourself into the mat, raise yourself up to a seated position, any seated position that you find comfortable now, facing any direction you may end up facing. Take your hands to heart center. Thank your body for allowing you to practice. Thank yourself for taking some time out of your day for self-care. My name is Frances. As always, it was a pleasure to lead you through practice today. May divine light continue to shine upon you just as it shines from you. Light within me honors, acknowledges, and bows down to the lights within each of you. Namaste. Once more, thanks for letting me lead practice again today, guys.